Okay, boxing fans, here it is. These are my thoughts about the Tyson Fury, Pulev, David Haye, Manuel Shah whole sort of situation or merry-go-round. Now, first of all, I always believed that David Haye would fight Manuel Shah. I think I did a video on this beforehand. It was the most obvious opponent to face simply because Manuel Shah held the WBC silver heavyweight championship, and if you win the silver heavyweight championship WBC, that means that in my understanding, the number one and number two contender, obviously, you know, those two guys can fight out for a shot at the world heavyweight championship. But 3 and 4, if 3 or 4 decide not to, and 1 and 2 are out, I believe that the WBC will install that person who's got that belt right into that ranking so they ultimately get a title shot. So that's my sort of understanding of the WBC silver title. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me. Anyway, the David Haye fight, as far as I'm concerned, well, I suspect the reason why David pulled out of that fight is because tickets weren't being sold. Okay, plain and simple, tickets weren't being sold, and David's saying now he's got a hand injury. I don't believe there's anything wrong with David's hand. Personally, I don't know if that's true. I'm sure somebody will call me out on that. And again, I'm on an island in Grenada, so I don't know much. But these are my suspicions. I believe he pulled out of the fight because the fight against Manuel Shah wasn't making the money. David probably thought on his personality and his out of the ring, PR, that he could sell the fight. Basically, I'm David Haye, and everyone would turn up and buy tickets. And I think it's high risk, low reward. That made David thought that, and Ed Booth said, you know what, let's not take this fight. Enter Tyson Fury. The two have been hyping the fight up for a while, talking back and forth. Haye said his thing, Fury's done his thing, and sort of prepping the public for a potential fight. Fury's fought Cunningham, and in the Cunningham fight, Fury went down and was, whether it be off balance or he was actually hurt. At the end of the day, he's gone down to, a lot of people would say Cunningham is a light punching cruiserweight, and they think that David Haye would take Fury out based on Fury going down against Cunningham. Okay, up to debate, whatever. That's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm really here to talk about is I believe, and I don't know if this is true, and I haven't spoken to Peter Fury, but I'm trying to set that interview up. I suspect that during the negotiations with Shah and Haye, they were considering Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was considering fighting Pulev. But think, hold on a second, to fight Pulev is high risk, and, well, are you guaranteed a shot afterwards for the title? And how much money do you make fighting Pulev? Honestly, forget the boxing emotions and saying, "Are we scared of fighting Pulev?" I don't think Tyson Fury is scared of fighting Pulev. It's money here. You've got to think with your noose a second. You guys want to see big fights. It's fine. But you have to, in this division, one shot can change everything, especially the heavyweight division. So you've got to maneuver a lot more smarter. So you can say what you like. If, oh, well, he don't want to fight this person. It might not be about that. It's management and strategy. And for me, I think you make more money fighting David Haye than you do fighting Pulev. Pulev hasn't even won a world championship yet. David Haye has been heavyweight champion of the world. He's been cruiserweight champion of the world. He's known around the world, famously or infamously. He's known around the world, okay? And it makes a big money fight in the UK. Much like Chisora Haye, it makes a lot of money, and the winner could go on and fight for World Heavyweight Championship. For Haye, he beats a guy that's 6'9", so legitimately he's beating a big heavyweight. For Tyson Fury, he's beating a legitimate top 5 heavyweight who can punch, explosive power and speed. So if he beats him, both guys have got something to lose, right? And if they're both serious about winning the heavyweight championship of the world, it's a big money fight. So that's how I see it. So I would not be surprised that if Haye and Fury is going to get announced. That's what I think. That's just my personal thoughts. Let me know what you think. But the signs are that this fight is going to happen. I'm out.